let's start with the Reg E Opt-In. So some things to watch out for if you're an opt-in bank. If you're asking people to opt in so you can charge them when they overdraw their accounts with a one-time debit or an ATM transaction, that's your benefit. You get to charge them. What's the benefit to the customer? And now we don't see this so much anymore because I think it's been blanketed out there and enough people have heard it by now. But once in a while, we still run into it. Okay, if you're only giving yourself a benefit of charging them, and you're not giving them a cushion of funds or some other benefit, and I'm not sure what that would be, because the only thing I've ever seen is a cushion of funds, then that's not fair. Okay, so not only do you have a Reg E issue, but you have an unfair issue. If you're going to charge them, they get a benefit too, and that's the cushion of funds behind the account. Make sure you're giving that. Letter B, if somebody chooses not to opt in for one-time debit and ATM transactions so you can charge them when they cause an overdraft, you don't get to say, well, if you don't opt in there, we don't give you any sort of checks or ACH overdraft protection. You can't link other types of overdraft protection to the ATM one-time debit opt-in. You have to say, Jared, would you like to opt in so we can charge for ATM and one-time debit transactions? Nah, not interested. All right, would you like to opt in, or would you like to have overdraft protection for your checks and ACHs? Yeah, I might like to have that. Okay, they have to be separate. Okay, you can't say because they didn't do this, they can't do that. Letter C, delayed benefit. This we do run into once in a while. So a lot of these overdraft protection programs are tied to criteria. And the criteria is generally something like, all right, you'll get your overdraft protection after 60 days and your account remains in good standing. So if I opt in today and you start charging me today, but I don't get my cushion of funds until day 60, you receive more benefit than I did. That's not okay. Again, that's an unfair practice.